Behind me on the whiteboard, I have two watches drawn. And one watch is under street corner A, and the other watch is under what is labeled street corner B. Now, both watches are purported to be gold. Which one is better? They're both fake. So that's what it's like when you're debating whether AccessiBe or UserWay is better. Both are fake accessibility. They're pretend accessibility. They give the illusion of accessibility, but they are ultimately fake. They are fugazi accessibility. You're not getting a real watch. Do you think either of these watches, even though they have the name Rolex on them, do you think either of these watches are a Rolex? No. And it's the same with AccessiBe and UserWay. Neither of them make your website accessible. They're fake. They're there to represent accessibility, but they don't actually make anything accessible. And so also on the whiteboard, I've got a rudimentary website drawn. There's a header, there's a body of content, there's a sidebar, and then there's a small accessibility icon in the bottom, and that's meant to represent one of these widgets, and there's literally over a dozen. And then it's superimposed to show a widget with its different options and settings. And the important thing is these settings, when changes are made to them, they are applied over the website. But what's important is that the website's content and the website's code aren't actually being made accessible themselves. There are only superficial changes that don't actually make the website accessible, and sometimes they can actually negatively impact accessibility, but they don't actually. There might be a few superficial changes like increasing the size of the text or changing the color contrast, but what's happening with overlays is they are more designed to sell to website owners than they are to actually enhance the accessibility of a website. So for someone that is being presented on an accessibility overlay, it looks like it's doing a lot, but in reality, it's hardly doing anything. If at best there is some marginal benefit, but overlay vendors have no problem telling you a lie, right? If you go to any number of overlay websites, what will they tell you? They are a quote-unquote solution for accessibility. The number one solution for web accessibility. Absolutely not. Completely a lie. It's fake accessibility, fugazi accessibility. It's just like buying a $49 gold watch on the street corner. You're not getting a gold watch. You are getting a fake, and it's for appearances. It's for the to show off that you have accessibility enabled, but you don't. It's a lie that you're being sold.